Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. We are in 720p again, just as I continue to troubleshoot this video issue, which thankfully did not pop up in the last episode, which oh no, I hate that. Or maybe I love it. I can't tell you how much I appreciate the fact that it didn't, but bear with me here as we get back up to 1080p. 60 FPS should be there, and again, if you didn't watch the last episode, you should watch it. You should wash it as well, but you should watch it. There could be video artifacting issues over the course of this one. It's all part of the learning process of building this new computer and realizing that I will never buy another AMD product as long as I live. Dry baby. Hopefully we'll get as lucky as we got on the last run, not only in terms of items, but in terms of video quality. But apart from that, we all good. I may spend about an hour tonight rummaging through our apartment building's trash. Not trash, but recycling, because I think I have to RMA our video card, but in the expedited process of cleaning our apartment, I believe that I have thrown the video card's box into the trash. Well, not the trash, but the big old recycling dumpster. So, hopefully, I mean, it's only been a couple of days. Hopefully, it's not impossible to find. That would have been so good if it found a crawl space. But I was like, you know what? Let's procrastinate and play a little bit of The Binding of Isaac Rebirth first so that I don't have to just jump into the trash can. I know it's not a trash can. I keep saying trash can. Anyway, we'll sort it out. If you don't even need the box, I'm going to be mad. This video's going to go up after the point at which I will have already done this. That's pretty fucked up, man. We're dealing with, like, some split temporality here. You know, you're watching this video, and well, let's put it this way. I'm recording this video on, like, the Sunday night. And then I'm going to go jump in the trash. Some of you will be listening to this. No, that's not true. None of you are going to be listening to this while I'm in the trash. But there's, like, two Ryans. There's, like, the Ryan you're listening to right now, which doesn't exist in the present, but sort of does exist in the present because his voice is coming at you and you're experiencing the words, like, at the moment that they come out, right? But that Ryan doesn't exist anymore. That Ryan is long dead, and you're dealing with Monday Ryan now, probably, or even like 2017 Ryan. There's also a trash Ryan, which is the one I'm not really looking forward to the most, to be honest with you. Let's just head down to the next floor. Try not to take red heart damage, secure ourselves a deal with the devil, and be good to go. How much do we gamble here? Probably not that much, is my guess. I think maybe 4 times. 4 times gives us a decent amount of money, but also a chance to not, you know, just immediately die. And then we'll play down to 15 cents, try to leverage the fact that we have some extra HP coming here. We'll play down to 15 cents, then we'll pick this up. That pays for all of our gambling right there. I was really hoping for that key. All right. We'll bomb this, and then we'll enter the item room, and hopefully that'll solve our problems here. We don't really have a lot of problems, but, you know, one of those problems is, of course, the fact that we don't have any protection for our red hearts right now, and Trail of Tears is going to help mildly at most, and of course then there's something that would have absolutely probably solved our HP protection issue, but that's okay as well. You can get a bomb drop here, and then that'll sort it right out, no problems there. Ooh, that's the wrong number. Well, we can go to the shop and buy a bomb, or we could gamble for a bomb on the arcade, or we could just open this. It's a little risky, but I'm gonna. Counterfeit penny. That's not what I wanted at all, but it's still good, so I can't be mad about it. Isn't that the most frustrating shit in the world? Stuff you want to be mad about, but can't in good conscience be mad about because it's actually a net positive relative to what you could have gotten? So stupid to be given a gift that is very thoughtful, but not exactly what you wanted. There's a bomb for us. Now just don't get hit by this jabroni pony. We'll go blow up that tinted rock, and we should be good to go. And if we can get some momentum here, that would be awesome because it makes it less likely for us to suffer those crippling video issues. I also think that 720p might be helping. I know that's not a permanent fix, but a temporary fix that allows me to work enough so that I can focus on getting a permanent fix is also awesome. We'll save our other bomb. You never know if maybe we can use that to get into our shop or another tinted rock, anything along those lines. Maybe we end up fighting Duke of Flies, and this bomb makes it super easy for us to get through that fight without having to take any damage. Could end up saving us our spirit heart, strangely enough, even if it doesn't directly give us another spirit heart. Gotta think about that stuff. Thank you, Dry Baby. Well, you don't have to, but you can if you want to. 48-hour energy. we might as well go back to our arcade. As much as I would love to just not worry about this stuff at all, it is probably prudent for us to gamble as much as possible right now. You never know if we'll get the IV bag or something out of it. The blood bag would be even better, and plus we have counterfeit pennies, so, you know, we're gaining disproportionate resources here compared to what we could be getting. Probably don't want to go this far down. I'm going to preface this by saying that this is probably a bad idea. However, it is not an unworkable idea. And we do have Yum Hard coming back right away. All we need is a key, get into our shop, and then I'm imagining this will pay dividends. But it was just my imagination running away with keys. Seriously got no keys. It was just imagination that made me think I could get some keys. That was by the Temptations. Sorry, let me put that in a different voice. Coming to you from 1965, that's the Temptations off the Motown label. Classic. Of course, founded by Phil Spector. Whatever happened to that chucklehead? Alright. Coming up next, we got Selena Gomez, Look Good For You, here on Virgin Radio Vancouver, playing some of the hits and some of the zits. That was not verbatim what they say. Just to avoid the slanderous accusation involved. Okay, well, great teleportation there. Oh, lovely. We got 3 flies from our deal with the devil. I'm not thrilled about that. 3 flies and a free trip to the same room we were already standing in. Tell you what, though, check this out. Boom, enter this room, black hearts, teleport out with the Joker card. We have to go back in there anyway. I've now realized. We do want Sacrificial Dagger. We do want Lord of the Pit. I don't think we want Missing Page 2. It doesn't give us much benefit. I oftentimes end up taking it just because it exists, if that makes sense. But it really shouldn't make sense. It doesn't really make sense to me. Sometimes it's just there, so I take it. Which is not really a good rule of thumb to have in Isaac. But you ever just, like, eat something because it's there? And do like, well, why'd you eat that? Like, that banana was not ripe. And you're like, yeah, I was just feeling like I saw it there, so now it is part of my body. I've turned its matter into energy for my own personal use. It's pretty fucking mental when you think about it, you know? You ever think about food and how we eat it? I know that sounds like I'm just high as hell, but I assure you I'm not under the influence of any legal or illegal narcotics at this point. Really just a long day of computer troubleshooting. But we basically, like, we are like a villain for other species. And, like, not just animals necessarily, but you think of it from, like, a banana's perspective, alright? Which I don't think we do enough as a society, but if you consider a banana's perspective, they'd be like, yo, watch out for the humans. They have, you know, sharp teeth made of calcium that they use to chew up all the flesh in your body. You know, the xylem, the phloem, they don't give a shit. And then it travels into an organic processing unit, you know, with all sorts of rich enzymes that, you know, break down the components in your body into usable energy to fuel them. And what do they do with that fuel? Largely eat more of everything. They are all consuming. It's pretty fucking metal. Like, you eat a piece of, like, animal flesh, it passes through teeth, and then a sloppy, organic tongue pulls it down into a big old hole in your stomach where acid just breaks it down until it's ready to be passed into these, you know, symbiotic intestines to go like blue, 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 and, you know, give you all the carbohydrates and the fats and the proteins and stuff. I know I'm getting a little too far here. It's just, it's sometimes you think about it and you're like, this is pretty wild. We're a wild species, man. Makes you appreciate robots. I mean, it's not that we're the only species that eats, obviously. Let's not try to phrase it that way, but, you know, robots, it's all circuits and stuff. I, for one, welcome our new robot overlords. I'm not welcoming this run right now, though, although I will say our lack of HP is, our lack of HP is pretty much a direct result, and by pretty much I mean 100% unassailably a direct result of us actually taking the deal with the devil items that we wanted on this floor. So I guess I can't be too pissed off. Oh, we're close to death because I knowingly consented to taking some shit that I probably maybe should not have taken, depending on how much damage I take on this floor. But, you know, Sack Dagger is an awesome pickup. It would just be nice to have a little bit more HP to run with it before we really commit that much. Oh, Gertie Jr. is like super not the boss we want to fight right now. It's so rare to fight Gertie Jr., but also so absolutely what is happening at this exact moment. Alright, well, Trail of Tears, Aquarius will help us out a little bit in this regard as well. No question about that. And if they ever touch us with Sacrificial Dagger pointing at them, they will die, and we'll get a Spirit Heart at the end. Alright, we did okay, we did okay. Toothpicks is also good. Do we want Missing Page 2 now? No, do we still, it's, you know, once garbage, fucking forever garbage. I want to be forever scum. Do you really want to scum forever? Yes, forever. I already said yes, forever. Oh, good. Range down. I know some people out there are gonna be like, you should really go counterfeit Penny instead of AAA battery. At least as long as you have the nuns or the Yum Heart. And you know what? You're making a good case. You're not wrong. But I like to take this for the chance to get a better spacebar item in the future. It's one of those runs right now where we've got, like, not things that are very good for our own tiers, if that makes sense. Like, we're doing fine from the perspective of familiars. We got Sacrificial Dagger, technically an orbital, but I think it's in the subclass of familiars. And we got Dry Baby. It's a pretty good familiar. We got Robo Baby 2.0. It can be okay. It's usually pretty terrible, but it can be fine. Depending on what we need it to do. As long as we don't have unrealistic expectations that it's gonna, like, carry our whole run. I mean, look at this. As long as we can fly, we can actually use this as kind of just like a shittier version of Blue Baby's Only Friend. Is there anything wrong with that? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Blue Baby's Only Friend is probably a little bit too strong if you're of the opinion that everything in Isaac should have, like, innate balance with itself. Which I am not. I like that there's items that are stronger than others and items that are complete horseshit. I think it leads to more dynamic runs. But I'm also not a student of game design, so I have no idea. I just play a lot of them. Okay, let's do this for sure. Oh, that's bad. It's supposed to get more play out of that one. Just be cool for now. We're gonna see if this guy pays out with some HP. Consumables are also valuable. We can't really afford to lose this black heart. We'd have to fuck up pretty hard to do that, but I'd rather not even make it an option. It's gotta come close to paying out soon. Yeah, that's good. Contract from Below was much better than what we were dealing with before with Missing Page 2. I oftentimes get those items confused, but they are not the same. Oh, that's helpful too. What do you think? Play the blood bank? Yeah, just walk into the fire. Okay, good. Walk into the fire. Smart guy here. Oh, yeah, just lose your black card. No big deal. Oh, yeah, get 2 telepills and then continue to talk in this voice because you don't know how to stop. Whatever. Whatever you say, boss. And we got a lot of money there. Okay, we got even more money right there. We also just got 2 Spirit Hearts back. It's a good day to be me. We're gonna come back, play our blood bank, because I'd really like to get that blood bag. That's okay. Up to 42 cents now, that's valuable. Let's telepills once. You don't know until you try. This room has 1 troll bomb, 1 regular bomb. It took me a long time to realize this, though. And then let's come back this way. Certainly not the most impressive run we've ever had up to, through to this point in the game, but it's functional. We have Deal with the Devil precedence. I like this. Red hearts would be good hitting on this room, because I'm probably never coming back to it otherwise. I wouldn't get your hopes up regarding boss rush right now. And, I'm not, as far as I'm concerned, just as long as we can just avoid incredibly large green pixels infiltrating the screen, then it would, that's a successful video as far as I'm concerned. Technically, they're not incredibly large green pixels, Northern Lion. Every pixel is a set size, unless, depending on your resolution. So, they're not large pixels, they're just clumps. Okay, you're right, and for once, I'm not gonna use that voice as a shorthand to make fun of you for being what some people might describe as unnecessarily pedantic. I appreciate your troubleshooting support. Anything that can allow me to communicate with you in a more clear and effective way, I recognize is also going to make my life easier, so thank you so much for your feedback. I appreciate that it came from a place of goodwill. Let's move along here. Have we been to our item room? We have been to our item room. We got Blood of the Martyr. It was literally seconds ago. Let's try. Okay, put your game face on here. This isn't Bush League shit here. Lots of telepills. I mean, at this point, we might as well crack onto those so that we have a chance to get an error room, which actually could be pretty valuable. Normally I wouldn't care, but we've got kind of like an economy of scale here. Like a Mass Effect, not an economy of scale. No deal with the devil. But, speed upgrade is fine. Telepills has pulled me back here. Just when I thought I was out, you come and pull me back in. And that's gonna give us 3 cents, and then we'll go get the other Telepills, and we'll do exactly the same thing. We have not been to our shop, actually. We should figure out where our shop is. Did you see, by the way, how awesome Robo Baby 2.0 was there? Definitely a fringe case, but when you're fighting 2 incredibly enormous Larry Juniors, no, when you're fighting 2 incredibly enormous Larry Juniors, you want to have Robo Baby 2.0 on your side, much like we do right now. This is not 2 enormous Larry Juniors, though. Okay, Hive Mind, yes. Starter deck, yes. Key, yes. Why do we want Hive Mind? You know, oh no, we lost Telepills. And now we have several The Lovers cards. Why do we want Hive Mind? It's a just-in-case item. Here comes the scum, do-do-do-do. You know, when you try to input scum into songs, it's actually very easy. Scum, as you are, as a Josh, as I want you to be. Yeah, see, like that, it works. It's not great. That's largely a result of my own lack of singing prowess, though. I'm trying to think, what other songs? Because one song is not enough. What about, you know, here comes the sun, obviously. Here comes the scum. How about, scum on! Scum on! Scum on! Let's go space scumming. Scum on! Burn out, burn out. Anyway, I'm a highway scum. It turns out Deep Purple just has a lot you can use yourself. Nobody's gonna scum my scum. I'm gonna scum, doo-doo, scum. Oh, hey, stop drilling, you hidden oil. Nothing there. What am I gonna do with this sun card? As much as I'd love to use it impulsively to just destroy the first room that I come across, we pretty much have to keep it as a full health or like last ditch kind of saving grace sort of thing. So, I'm gonna try to not worry about this too much for now, and in the future we'll deal with it. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. PhD. You got PhD and starter deck. I don't know what this does, but basically it gives us a free card right now. Oh, I forgot we'd get a bonus play out of him. This should pay out here with something at least. The Fool. That's okay. Ceremonial robes. Oh, what? The dream is real? Now we're at the point where I can almost think about using my tears. But I'm still probably going to use Sacrificial Dagger because it's a lot faster. And we do have a teleport card, but the odds of us actually doing boss rush, very bad. Very, very bad indeed. But we'll check out our boss fight first because we actually could save ourselves a little bit of time. We found the boss room early on this floor. If we can swing that for the next floor, we might be able to make something happen here. But, like, we got some real problems because this guy's taking flipping forever. Which is also my favorite show about speculative real estate purchasing and remodeling on the Home and Garden Television Network. Hi-yo! More like the Scum and Scum Television. Okay, well, you know what? You can only have so many winners every single day. It's like a lottery. I don't know if that's how the lottery works, Northern Lion. That's okay, though. Oh, what an incredible haul for me here, Magician. Oh, the Empress? You shouldn't have. Seriously, though, you shouldn't have. Let's go. I know that our shop could be valuable for us here. I'm going to take the Scum way out and try to get into the boss fight. And get into boss rush, because I think one item could make all the difference for us. So, here, I'm actually going to use our Sun card, not for full health, because I'm an idiot. And we will come down this way. And we'll handle the rooms that we can handle before the boss, and then we'll teleport out with the Moon card and do the whole boss rush thing and hope that we get a decent item in there. We should have plenty of time to make it happen. You know, the real sticking point most of the time is not time, it's the teleport card. It's not time, Master Wayne. It's the teleport card. This impression is still not where I need it to be in order to... Yeah, use a bomb to get to the secret room. You're gonna be there in 10 seconds anyway, for free, but... why not waste all of your natural resources like you're a freaking Like you're a sovereign nation in this day and age. Am I right, people? Am I right? Okay, seriously, though. Am I right? Because I'd like to know. It will inform who I vote for in the upcoming election. Not the American election. We have an election in Canada, too. That's hard to believe, I know. But, I bought a piggy bank because... maybe we'll open one of these. There's enough money to buy a key and open the other one. Why blank card moon? Because it could be blank card something else eventually. Hopefully, as early as this room. Blank card something rune. Blank card ghost baby. Now that's a high quality pickup. Blank card Awaz. It's the shovel. Which also allows us to get out of the boss trap room without using our moon card, which we may actually prefer. Because we've already done everything on this floor except for that double key room that looks like it maybe contains chests or books or something like that, but I think I'm okay with what I got. Now, should be able to do some decent damage here. We got orbitals. We got good orbitals, too. Not any of those shit orbitals, you know? These are name brand. Not to insult you no-name brand users out there. There's nothing wrong with the no-names. Sometimes, you know, I think I prefer the no-name rice cakes to the crispy minis. I know that's the most middle-aged Caucasian lady sentence I've ever said in my entire life, but I think that those no-name rice cakes, you kind of got it going on. Get out of there. So we took the relic. I took it over Bloody Lust. It was a bit of a judgment call, I'll admit. It was not an easy decision to make, despite it taking a fraction of a second to actually decide. But yeah, I took it because I think we need defense more than offense right now. And beyond that, I think the relic is a much better item defensively than Bloody Lust is offensively, if that makes sense. If that's a valid form of, like, criticism there. I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Well, you guys are idiots. Blank card, credit card. Let's get rid of the moon. And we'll take Awaz, credit card. And paperclip, I think, is also exactly what we want right now. What are we going to use credit card for? Great question. Next question. Hopefully we'll use it for this one deal with the devil coming up. Now that I think about it, that's not that valuable. Perhaps we actually just want to use blank card moon, which has a pretty decent chance to give us something more valuable, whether directly or indirectly, than saving us a single, you know, devil deal's price, if we can even get a devil deal for that matter, you know? We don't know that that's gonna happen. Blank card Chaos card is great. Blank card Wheel of Fortune. Blank card Death. We don't really need Awaz, man. It's not gonna do that much for us. So I think maybe blank card Wheel of Fortune, blank card Chaos card is the way we want to roll here. Yeah, I mean this should be good, right? Like blank card Chaos card, all bosses are gonna be no problem. It's a weird way to phrase that, but you get the idea. It's another, like, decent Robo-Baby situation here. Until it forgets where it is, but it's okay. Mapping, maybe? Some mapping on this floor is pretty unlikely now that I think about it, huh? Oh, we definitely want that. I can't believe that doesn't synergize with Contract from Below. That was 2 of the worst hits I've taken in my entire life. I don't think that's even debatable. Was that worth the Chaos card? Heck yeah, it's worth the Chaos card if you can use it once every 4 rooms. Hopefully it doesn't make it impossible for us to use it on our boss fight. You liking this sack dagger shit right here? Well, probably until that moment right there, huh? Okay, let's try not to die like an idiot. If we go out with some honor, that's okay. Better to go out in your shield than on it. That's not how that expression goes. This is good. Yeah, oh, come get a taste. Get your skis shined up. Grab a stick of juicy fruit. The taste is gonna kill ya. Take a sniff. Pull it out. It's not a piece of gum. It's sack dagger in your mouth. That's how you know Wrigley's is in trouble when that song sees the light of day. I was thinking about doing the Marineland song instead, but I don't know if that has any, like, if that has any play beyond regional knowledge. You know, Marineland is it's like Canadian SeaWorld. Is probably like a really accurate way to describe it. You know, SeaWorld is where They have, it's an aquarium, but it's also like an amusement park. Like, there's an aquarium in Vancouver, the Vancouver Aquarium, but it's like much more focused on educating people and like, you know, ethical animal rights and stuff like that, whereas Marineland is kind of like, we got dolphins, whales, and a porcupine. Get on a Ferris wheel and ride it to the sky. There are friends here today, $80 to play. Everyone loves Marineland. It's like that, but I went to Marineland when I was a kid. The jingles are just an ever-present. Hey, Northern Lion, that's amazing that you came up with the Marineland jingle off the top of your head. No, for real, that jingle has been on the air since I was a kid. Not with that exact phrasing, of course, but the tune is ingrained in my head, the likes of which I can't even imagine. You know, if you ask Canadian kids who grew up watching a lot of television to sing the Marineland song, they're gonna do it, and at the end they'll probably do Sleep Country, Canada, and then you can join in if you want. Why buy a mattress anywhere else? Which, when you think about it, which I have not until this exact present moment, but there's a lot of reasons. Maybe price? Like, are you looking for an actual answer? Sleep Country, Canada. We didn't think about that, our bad. I can do this all fucking day, Pin. You think I give a shit? Ah! He got me. We did get Abaddon. So Abaddon is like, it's a totally fine item. There's nothing wrong with the Abaddon pickup. I wonder if we have a range. This is a question I never thought I would have to ask. If we have range upgrades, or let me put it this way, does our range stat affect how far we can throw the Chaos card? This is like some fucking Isaac 501 shit. Before you get your, you know, master's degree, you're gonna write a whole paper on whether or not that actually works. But that is actually a surprisingly relevant piece of discussion for us right now. Doesn't matter. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Does your range stat matter when it comes to that? I don't know. We also have permanent Polaroid invincibility, which I can't explain to you enough how meaningful this is to me as someone who has kind of shit damage, but also sacrificial dagger. That makes my life 10,000 times easier. And I have done this math, so don't question me. I've only done this once before. Your safety is not guaranteed. Now, if you could, just one of you die, thank you. Beautiful. Oh, thank you, Relic. Much appreciated. Oh, you're too good to me. Just keep ourselves back and to the left. Oh, my God, here. That was an unintentional JFK reference, but now I'm part of the conspiracy, aren't I? That's exactly what someone who was part of the conspiracy would say. Help. No, we good, we good. Yeah, we're... no problems. We're ready. Oh, even better. This is very nice to be able to do that. So we still have Wheel of Fortune. We still got the ability to open all the chests on the chest. This is exciting news. Oh, yeah. Well worth the Spirit Heart. Well worth the Spirit Heart. Why shoot your tears when you could kill them with a knife? Again, this is, the Canadianisms run rampant, I apologize. At least I haven't started talking about fucking Pokeroo yet. Northern Lion, what's Pokeroo? Pokeroo is a fictional dinosaur creature made out of pajamas on a television show, a children's television show known as the Polka Dot Door. What was the deal with Pokeroo, you might ask? I know I would if I were in your shoes. Well, I'm glad you asked. Pokeroo was played by one of the actors in a suit. And, you know, for logistical purposes, obviously that actor could not be on screen at the same time Pokeroo was on screen. So the actor would always be like, oh, I hear Pokeroo at the door. And then they'd go check. And obviously it was fucking Pokeroo. Like, no question about it, right? You already knew that. You didn't need me to tell you it. And, yeah, that was the thing. But as a kid, it fucking fooled the shit out of me every time. I'd be like, what? It's Pokeroo. How does he know every time? You know, I've never seen PJ Katie and Pokeroo in the same room at the same time. I'm just throwing this out there. And that was how I ended up in YTV's internment camp for juvenile delinquents. You don't question the belief in Pokeroo. I love Pokeroo. Now, we're going to finish this room off. Should be a testament to how shitty it is that 2 Chariot cards plus Sacrificial Dagger cut off about 35 minutes of time here on this room, which means we only have another 2.5 lifetimes to go until it's actually done. So thank you. Oh, thank you, Mr. Skeleton. Mr. Skeletal. I don't keep up on internet jokes this day and age. When you are an internet joke, it's harder to keep up on internet jokes. Look around the room. If you don't see an internet joke, you are the internet joke. It's not the size of the joke in the internet, it's the size of the dog in the fight. I can't believe I'm still using Sacrificial Dagger here. I also can't believe it's working really well. That's not true. I can believe that wholeheartedly. I'm actually, at some of these times I'm taking damage, I'm actually basically just being like, you know what? Hook me up. I don't care. Okay, we got an interesting situation on our hands. We could use the Emperor card, then blank card the Chaos card. Or, we could find the boss, blank card the Chaos card, use the Emperor card, use the Chaos card. That's how we do it. So despite having the Emperor, we shouldn't use it yet. If we want to maximize our chances of getting through this run without any problems, I think what we do, find the boss. See if we get anything else of value here. Another Emperor card. Ow! I can't. I forgot if you can fly, you still get hit by those. Find the boss. Beat the boss. Down to the chest. Open the shit, obviously. Use the Emperor. Blank card the Chaos. No. Chaos card Isaac. Okay, let me flesh this out again. Blank card the Chaos card on Isaac. Get down to the next floor. Open the chest. Get the items. Use the Emperor card. Use the Chaos card on Blue Baby. And we should get through the last half of this game without having to fire a shot. At the same time, we could also just use the Emperor card right now. Use the Chaos card. But then we have to actually fight Isaac, and that seems annoying as hell right now. I know we got bombs, but like, jeez, man. Have mercy here. My individual tiers, even with Abaddon, are pretty terrible. Maybe I've become spoiled in my old age here, but it might be a better way to do this. It would be awesome if we had the battery, but we don't have the battery, so this is the situation we find ourselves in. Just popped in to see what condition my condition was in. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. What scumposition my scumposition was in. Oh my god, you scared me. It's good, I think. I have not encountered any screen flickering. That doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I might just not have seen it on the frame because I'm looking at the Rebirth one. But if it has happened, it definitely hasn't been as catastrophic as it was yesterday. I don't know if I fixed it or if it's actually just like if it's a compromise to play in 720p and that's what's doing it, or what. But it's not a permanent solution, but it's working for now. I think. Unless, wouldn't it be crazy if it just started now? Maybe you were like a ghost or something?
If you want to return it, the 30-day warranty is gonna be over soon, so we need to do it.
Alright. Like tomorrow, because it's been sitting in a box in my room waiting for the case to, yeah, oh well. Well, we'll figure it out. Thank you, though. Right after this, we'll go scour the garbage. It's not garbage, it's recycling.
It is cardboard.
It's not, it's cardboard garbage, which is recycling. That's also the name of my Magic the Gathering blog. It's surprisingly positive, given the name. Don't hurt me. Battery charge, maybe? A battery charge for me? Maybe you got a battery charge or something for me? No? Okay. That's fine as well. I mean, this is a one run. We just need to literally find the boss. And then we blank card the Chaos card. And then we're done. This is, the next part of this run is actually going to take, like, mere minutes. And by minutes, I actually mean probably under 1 minute, because we're just going to, crack these open. Oh, good stuff. Amazing. We're definitely going to need these to press Q twice. We don't need those to press Q twice. What an interesting way to finish this run. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope there were no video glitches I missed. But for now, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. And I will see you next time.